Alright, hey everybody, back with another newsfeed video here for you. Don't forget I post 1, 2, or 3 videos every single day. Hit the subscribe button. This one, kicking it off. How did Jeep Grand Wagoner slip through the quality control with mismatched seats? Happens all the time. As you can see right here. See, this one's got the upgraded upholstery on this side where this one here does not. We see this time and time again. We've seen it with the taillights on the Ford Mustangs. We've seen it with things on the Corvette. We've seen it from every brand out there that's doing this stuff. We've even seen a white seat in with black seats, and I don't remember what vehicle that is. I did a video on it a couple months ago, but they actually had I think that was in the Corvette. It was a black seat and a white seat next to each other, and somehow that slipped through. So, like I said, this stuff is not anything abnormal. This happens all the time. But it does show that quality control is just not there for any of these companies. I mean, how do you overlook something like that? I guess, when it's right in front of you, that old phrase, if it was a snake, it would have bit me kind of thing. Maybe it's just too easy and too obvious to look at something as simple as the seats. I don't know, but we see this stuff happening way more now than we have before. They create these one-offs and they make them kind of unique and original. Here you can see how the setup should be in this upper grade trim, and there should be 2 of these in the lower, and how we got both, this setup here. So, but again, it's not just Jeep that's doing this. We've seen it with a lot of brands this year. Ford and Chevy doing the same exact thing. Just the world we live in today, I don't understand it, but quality control, QC, quality control, definitely has never in history that I'm aware of been as bad as it is for companies today. Straight up horrible today compared to what it used to be. I don't know if it's the workers. I'm assuming it's lazy workers that aren't catching this stuff, but I'm not sure. I don't understand, but like I said, it's just kind of a joke. The quality control today on all brands is an absolute joke. And it's not just the brands. It also carries over to the suppliers. Okay, the supplier houses have the same problems that manufacturers have. And again, I do believe it kind of relates to lazy workers, not doing their job, not caring, and not paying attention, and thinking about, what their lasagna is going to look like they're making for dinner for the weekend and how drunk they're going to get on Saturday night or whatever it is in the world, or what their kids are going to do this weekend. I don't know. Whatever is going on. They're not in the game at work. And I think it happens on the supplier level and then all the way up to manufacturer level. And we, the consumers, pay the price for this by shoddy quality vehicles. And that's the world we live in today. And I guess we're supposed to just accept it. Just like my daughter told me that in the work world today, if you're not allowed to yell at an employee or tell them they did something wrong in front of other people, or you lose your business for that. It's like I haven't worked for somebody else in 30 years. So I don't know how all this crap is today, but sounds like it's not good for us, the consumers, with the way things are. Moving on from there, Consumer Reports gives this list on here. Torque News does, and they're going to just basically give us a little list, not even cool pictures, of the roomiest. Okay, this is why I thought I chose to do this. I hate Consumers Reports, but these are the 12 roomiest, comfy mid-size SUVs. So if you're looking for a mid-priced, mid-tier SUV and you want the ones with the most room, they don't even rank them. They're not giving us much of anything here to work with. No cute pictures. This list sucks. This is bad. But here is our list right here. You get the Toyota Highlander, the Hyundai Santa Fe, Hyundai. Stupid name. Hyundai Santa Fe, Toyota Grand Highlander, the Kia Sorento, the Hyundai Santa Fe. Again, didn't we just have that? Oh, the hybrid versus that one. Okay. Kia Telluride, the Palisade, the Highlander, the Sorento. Anyway, these are your top ones right here. These are your top mid-sizers. Looks like it's pretty much all the mid-sizers, just about. But anyway, they're saying these are the most comfy and the most roomiest in the mid-size SUV world. So if you're looking for one, something you might want to check out. There you go. Now, big one right here. Reskinning. This gets my attention here. We know what this is already. Many of you guys do, but we'll explain it. And it is the norm today. This is a cost-cutting measure that is being done. It is very smart because we win from the simplicity and the reliability of it, okay? Reskinning is just a fancy way of saying it here, but all companies do this. But they say for ICE, internal combustion engines, GM vehicles, reskinning is the name of the game. So basically what that is that's how, like, we have a, under the mid-size trucks, they have a 31XX-2 platform. That platform can be skinned as a Chevy Colorado or skinned as a GMC Canyon. They're the same truck, just different skins on them, but they are basically the same truck and built on the same 31XX2 platform. Same with the crossovers. The D2-2 is the Equinox and the Terrain. Okay, Cadillac luxury sedan, basically. It's the A2SL, the LL, the blah, blah, blah. Okay, the next gen trucks, the T12, will be the 27 Silverado and the 27 Sierra. Just like the current one, full size, which whatever trim, or T11 is what that is, I think. For the current level is the 2025 Silverado, 2025 Sierra. This is reskinning, just like how Toyota does their... how they have their TNG, whatever it is, the TNG, ALMP, XYZ, WYP frame system that they use for everything. The Tundra, the Tacoma, the Sequoia, the Land Cruiser, the 4Runner, they're all sitting on the same exact frame. And then you got two powertrains basically in there. You got the V6 twin turbo and you got the i4 turbo, and then you got the hybrid variants of each of them. But it all is on one frame system or one of those two motor systems, and everything else is just reskinned. Okay, that's basically the same concept. Then you got the Lexus mixed into that too. And that's basically how all of this game is here. Where we win from this is the simplicity. Okay, if they gotta make it, let's say for example, let's talk about the frame rusting that happened with Toyota for all these years. Okay, it took Toyota 20-something years to finally stop making frames that rusted out constantly, and it just started. But with this TNGAF or whatever the frame is on here, and the way they have this built, the way this, whatever they call that special welding they're doing with it, and the treatment, the coatings and everything on it, finally they got that solved. But what's nice is now if they had a problem with that frame, when they make a change to that frame, it's going to change and affect every vehicle down the road. So it's much simpler for them to have these simple systems that have been proven and reliable and are tested, rather than having 5 or 6 different frame systems like they used to before, where you'd have to put all this stuff together, and if one was wrong, you got to change them all. And it just makes life easier, and it's less parts. Remember how Ford has got tremendous, like 6-month back orders on all of their parts? Any part that's under warranty. I mean, if you need a radio knob, it's like 6-month back order. It's like, I mean, it's ridiculous how all the back order, how long back order is for everything. But hopefully this way they're doing this now, with everything being on single platforms, the way they're doing this, and they're technically just reskinning, which means put a different body on it. It's the same exact system underpinnings all the way through. Hopefully that is going to negate some of that stuff and start making things a little better for us. We know it brings in a ton more profit. No more engineering that has to go into it. One system for everything. No more special tooling. No more different parts. I mean, this saves so much money for manufacturers. Yet somehow they keep charging us a whole bunch more, even though they make so much more money. What we get charged, still so much more, which, interestingly enough. But anyway, that's the world we live in, and that kind of wraps it up for you. So let me know your thoughts on any of this stuff. As always, thanks for watching.